Hello friends, welcome to this week's blog. This week we're talking about the brand new C Chicago Blues scale. And this is a scale I think that'll appeal to the musicians with similar backgrounds to mine, with string instruments or people who've played in bands or are interested in songwriting and particularly interested in a bluesy, jazzy sort of feel. This scale definitely would be tough for a beginner to work with because you really need to have an ear for the direction in which it's moving because the layout is very different than other scales. But let's take a look and you can judge for yourself. Here are the notes. So the unique thing about this scale is that rather than having an octave note that's down here in the first four, the C octave note is up here. So a lot of the playing hinges on this dyad. So it takes adjusting your sort of framework for how you should be moving on the instrument and what you should be using as your bass note. You'll see in the example when I play in a second that I'm using this to sort of lock the progression into place. And the center note, the first note, the second, and the third are really the ones that are giving the feeling of movement in the progression, which is very different than other scales because normally you can just pick 1 and 3, 2 and 4, and they work as dyad pairs. But for this, it's completely different. And it's going to take a little getting used to, but I think guitar players and I think people who are used to blues style music will definitely enjoy this challenge because it's going to make sense to them logically where it's going. So let's take a look at a composition example. So another fun thing you can do with this particular scale is you can ignore the third note and the ninth note and turn it into a C pentatonic minor. And this takes away the bluesiness of it completely. It's these two half steps that really give it that sort of Chicago blues feel. If you ignore them, it's going to sound like this. So overall, this scale is radically different than the other Rav scales that are currently available. Not only is it in C, and there's only the C Golden Gate, it offers a lot of potential for people who are familiar with guitar and piano and bass style playing. The way this is set up is going to make sense to musicians who are coming from a different background. This is not necessarily the instrument for people who want to play in a yoga setting or in a meditative setting. If you do ignore that third note and the ninth note, you can just make it a standard C pentatonic minor, and that would be great for flutes if you want to have a C flute. And it has a lot of potential for people who want to incorporate it as either an accompaniment or as a lead instrument to have somebody play along with, similar to how I play with my friend Aaron on mandolin. So lots of potential, radically different scale and layout, and I really think you'd enjoy it if you have the chance to play it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I look forward to showing you more instruments in the future. Stay well, friends, and enjoy.